Valley Club, the Illuminati was confirmed as coming to Marvel Strike Force earlier today through data mines, and now we have the full kit reveals for you. Yeah, Captain Britain, Black Panther Shuri, and Hank Pym are the new members coming to this team. And surprise, we have not 2, but 3 Rework characters coming to this team. Black Bolt, Iron Man, and Mr. Fantastic. They're all gonna get a lot better. So if we're ready to see how influential the Illuminati will be, then you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. Hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're all ready for the Illuminati. We get the full kit reveal for you in this video. But before we get to that, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. We have at least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on the channel. Usually there's a lot more. We got gameplay videos, review videos like this, news videos, question and answer videos, everything up your experience in Marvel Strike Force. But let's jump on a test server and reveal the kits for the 3 new members of the Illuminati and the Reworks as well. Let's start with Captain Britain. He is a hero, global, mystic, protector, Illuminati, has a new epic tag, war ready as well. His speed is a decent 113. Unique for Captain Britain will be this focus chi, same stuff that Wong, Darkhawk, and a few other characters take. The basic of Captain Britain reads, attacking the primary target 350% damage, clearing 2 positive effects. If the primary target does not have barrier, attack for 450 damage instead. Apply 2 deflect and defense up for 2 turns to self and all hero allies. If you look at what the T4 does, it's gonna add 60% damage to the primary target, apply defense up for 2 turns to self and all hero allies, and the Awaken ability for the basic will clear all positive effects on the primary target instead of the 2. The special, it is a 3-turn cooldown. What you're gonna do, attack the primary target, 380% damage, applying 1 offense down to a maximum 3. The primary target does not have barrier, you're gonna apply stun. Rebound chain to 4 adjacent targets for 380% damage, apply 1 offense down up to a maximum of 3. You're also gonna apply defense up and immunity to self and all Illuminati allies. If this character's health is above 50%, you're gonna gain taunt. If this character's health is below 50%, you're gonna apply 1 speed up to a maximum of 3 to all hero support allies. And in Cosmic Crucible, because that is where this team is going to shine, you're going to clear revive once from the primary and each secondary target. This attack gains 1,500% extra focus, and if this character has 2 or more Illuminati allies, apply trauma for 2 turns to the primary target. The T4 is going to add 70% damage to the primary and secondary targets. In Crucible, if this character has 2 or more Illuminati allies, that is going to apply the trauma for 2 turns to the primary target. And the Awaken ability for the special will always apply stun regardless of the barrier that the primary target has. The ultimate, it is a 6-turn cooldown. You're gonna attack the primary target for 600% damage. You're gonna apply stun for 1 slow, disrupted for 1 turn, trauma for 2 turns. If this character's health is above 50%, you're gonna gain taunt for 1 turn and immunity for 2 turns. If this character's health is below 50%, clear all negative effects on this character, and the Crucible bonuses start here. In Crucible, on defense, instead, attack the Bio Brawler with the highest damage, ignoring taunt and stealth. If this character's health is above 50%, apply immunity for 2 turns to self and all hero allies. This attack is unavoidable, cannot be blocked. The T4 is gonna add 130% damage to the primary target, apply immunity for 2 turns, and the Awaken ability is always gonna clear negative effects on the primary target, all of the negative effects. The passive, it is a strong one, and he has an Awaken ability on that as well. What it reads, on spawn, apply defense up for 2 turns to self and all Illuminati allies. On turn, attack all enemies for 240% damage, flip immunity, apply offense down to each target. That is a strong move. When this character or Illuminati ally drops below 50%, clear all negative effects on self. If this character's health is above 50%, he's gonna gain taunt. Apply 2 deflect to a maximum of 5 to self and all hero allies. When this character drops below 30% health, flip taunt to self to stealth and gain defense up for 2 turns. While this character has taunt, lower the crit chance for all enemies by 100%, gain 50% resistance for self and all Illuminati allies, gain 50% armor for self and all Illuminati allies. And when this character's health is above 50%, gain 50% damage and 1,000% extra focus. When it's below 50%, 100% more armor and 1,000% more resistance. In Crucible, speed bar cannot be filled or reduced by any character for themselves, allies, or enemies. This does not apply to speed bar gain through normal means. So it's gonna be very challenging to beat this team, especially if it's a Crucible defense team primarily. What the T4 is gonna do when you equip it, when this character or an Illuminati ally drops below 50% health, clear all negative effects on self, and 100% damage to all enemies. And the Awaken ability is going to add 20% drain to his on-turn attack. Very, very strong character. As we move on to Black Panther Shuri, yeah, wasn't just the costume as a loading screen, it's an actual character, not on the Wakandans, on the Illuminati though. Hero, global, mystic controller, Wakandan Illuminati, also war ready. The speed of Black Panther Shuri is an okay 133 speed, and no big surprise that Black Panther Shuri will take this vibranium, same as the rest of the Wakandans, Captain America, and a few other characters. The basic for Shuri is going to attack the primary and adjacent targets for 230% damage, piercing damage, applying slow, defense down, and heal block. And in Crucible, if this character has ability block, apply ability block to the primary target with the basic. I kind of like that. And the T4 is going to add more damage to the primary and secondary targets. The special 4-turn cooldown, what it's going to do, attacking the primary target, 250% piercing damage, applying ability block for 2 turns and heal block for 2 turns. Rebound chain to 3 adjacent targets, 250% piercing damage, applying slow for 2 turns as well. And in Crucible, clear all charged on the primary target. That is great for fighting Black Knight. Generate 1 ability energy for self and all Illuminati allies. On defense, this attack ignores the enemy controller with the most speed bar, instead ignoring taunt and stealth. This character has 2 or more Illuminati allies. This attack gains 100% crit chance. This attack chains to stealth targets. Counterattack breaks this chain. This attack gains 500% extra focus, cannot be blocked. The T4 is going to add 50% more piercing damage to the primary and secondary targets. It's going to add ability block for 2 turns, heal block for 2 turns as well. The ultimate is a 5-turn cooldown. You're starting with 2 ability energy, and what it's going to do, applying ability block and trauma to the primary target. Attack primary and adjacent targets, 260 piercing damage. In Crucible, apply ability block and trauma to all adjacent targets. For each charge in this character, repeat this attack 1 time for a maximum of 5 bonus attack. You're going to lose all the charge. The T4 is going to apply trauma to the primary target, and in Crucible, apply trauma to all adjacent targets and adding 60% piercing the primary and secondary targets. And the passive, it is a big one. On spawn, gain 1 charge to a maximum of 5. On attack, gaining 1 charge to a maximum of 5. On defense up, apply 2 bleeds to all enemies. On kill, clear 2 random positive effects from all enemies. Gain 50% damage. Illuminati allies are also going to gain that 50% damage, gaining 50% focus. Illuminati allies are also gaining that 50% focus. Lower the barrier of all enemies by 10%. And in Crucible, when an Illuminati ally is attacked, gain 1 charge to a maximum of 5. Lower the barrier of all enemies by an additional 10%. Gain an additional 100% focus for self and all hero allies. Man, this is getting better and better. And while this character has charge, lower the assist chance for all enemies by 100%. While this character has charge, villain enemies cannot gain speed up. The T4 is going to lower the barrier of all enemies by 10%. And in Crucible, lower the max barrier of all enemies by additional 10%. So looks very, very strong. Unfortunately, this is looking like a Crucible defense team, and yeah, you're going to be facing a lot of these Illuminatis, unfortunately. Last but not least, for the new members of the Illuminati, it is this guy, Hank Pym, looking very, very strong. He's a hero, global, tech, support, Pimtech, Avenger, Illuminati, and he's also war ready. His speed is a decent 127. The unique for Hank Pym is going to be this quantum energy, same unique as Nebula, Kang, the original Scott Lang version of Ant-Man, and Black Bolt as well. And the basic for Hank Pym, attack the primary target 300% damage, bury yourself and all hero allies by 15% of this character's max health, gain an assist from a random Illuminati ally, and also gaining assist from a random hero ally. This attack cannot be dodged. Moving on to the special 4-turn cooldown, flipping all negative effects to positive effects on self and all Illuminati allies, bury yourself and all Illuminati allies by 25% of his character's max health, attacking the primary target for 80% piercing, bonus attack the primary target for 320% damage, clear all vulnerable from self and all hero allies, heal self and all hero allies by 35% of this character's max health, apply safeguard for 2 turns to self and all Illuminati allies. This attack is unavoidable. The T4 is going to add that flipping of all negative effects to positive effects for self and all Illuminati allies, and also adding 50% damage on that bonus attack. The ultimate is a 6-turn cooldown, starting with 3 ability energy. What it's going to do, big AoE attack, 450% damage, clearing immunity, slow for 2 turns. applying slow for 2 turns, and offense down for 2 turns. You're also going to heal self and all hero allies by 15% of this character's max health. And I like that a lot of the callouts for this team is hero allies, so I think you could mix and match. In Crucible, apply trauma to all enemies, gain 100% extra focus per hero ally for this attack. It's also unavoidable, cannot be blocked or counterattacked. And the passive on spawn, bury yourself and all hero allies for 25% of this character's max health. In Crucible, apply speed up for 2 turns to self and all Illuminati allies. On turn, attack all enemies for 30% piercing plus flipping stealth. So a lot of passive attacks just by taking a turn or getting attacked or something like that. This character has 2 or more hero allies. Repeat the stack 1 more time. In Crucible, repeat the stack 1 additional time. Apply offense down to all enemies. With this character or a hero ally drops below 40% max health, barrier that character for 40% of this character's max health. The first time this character or a hero ally drops below 40% max health, if this character does not have exhausted, clear all negative effects from that character, heal that character for 35% of this character's max health. If this character has 2 or more Illuminati allies, enemies cannot gain regeneration, hero allies cannot gain slow. Gain 15% max barrier, Illuminati allies also gaining that max barrier. Gain 50% max health, Illuminati allies are also gaining that as well. And in Crucible, gain 25% drain for self and all hero allies. Lots of drain. This is going to be a annoying team on Crucible defense. And quick look at the reworks. Black Bolt stats went up. Health up by 66%, damage up by 12%, armor up by 27%, focus up by 33%, resistance up by 38%. The basic ability is now going to flip 2 negative effects to positive effects on self regardless if the primary target has slow. The special in Crucible, instead, you're going to attack the primary and adjacent targets for 600% damage, not just the primary target. Still unavoidable, but now this attack cannot be blocked. The ultimate for Black Bolt, still going to do the big AoE attack, but it's also going to gain 20% crit chance for each Illuminati or Inhuman ally. Pretty disappointing if you ask me. And the new passive for Black Bolt, when an enemy drops below 25% max health, you're going to attack that enemy for 300% damage instead of the 200 that it was previously. That villain, if that enemy is a villain tech, you're going to go 600% damage instead of the 400 that it was previously. Also adding in Crucible, Illuminati allies will gain an extra 40% resistance. In Crucible, Illuminati allies will also gain that health. It is what he gave to the Inhumans, but it's extending that to the Illuminati as well. Moving on to Iron Man. Yeah, the original OG Iron Man stats also got a boost. Health up by 27%, damage up by 8%, armor up by 22%, focus up by 12%, resistance up by 26%. His new special is still going to attack the enemies 400% damage instead of 300. In Crucible, this attack is also going to generate 1 ability energy for adjacent hero allies, and this attack is still unavoidable, but now cannot be blocked as well. His big ultimate Unibeam, well, it still does a lot of damage, but instead of just affecting Bionic Avenger allies with ability energy, well, he's also going to generate ability energy for Illuminati allies. Also in Crucible, you're going to generate an additional ability energy for self and all Illuminati allies instead. And if this character has 3 or more Bionic Avenger or Illuminati allies, this attack cannot be blocked or dodged. And his passive does a lot. On spawn, you're going to go defense up to self for 2 turns and all Illuminati allies. The damage bonus is extended, not just Bionic Avengers, Power Armor, Wave 1 Avengers, also Illuminatis as well. The bonuses for Tech Bionic Avengers also extend to Illuminati, giving them additional crit chance. Bionic Avengers Illuminati will also gain that 20% crit damage. And in Crucible, he's gaining additional 15% crit chance. Illuminati allies are also getting 20% crit chance, also 20% crit damage as well. And last but not least, Mr. Fantastic. This might be the best rework of the 3. Stat got boosted. Health up by 75%, damage up by 86%, armor up by 40%, focus up by 40%, resistance up by 50%. The basic is now going to attack the primary target for 300% damage instead of the 230. It's going to rebound chain to 3 adjacent targets, not just a normal chain. 300% damage instead of 190% damage. And in Crucible, if this character has 2 or more Illuminati allies, this attack cannot be counterattacked. Moving on to the special. It's going to clear defense up on the primary target and the most injured enemy as well. You're going to attack both targets for 450% damage. It was a single target attack previously. This character has any Illuminati allies. Instead, you're going to clear defense up on all enemies and attack all enemies 450% damage. So if you have Illuminati allies, big AoE attack instead of a single target attack. This character has 2 or more Illuminati allies. This attack does 450% damage instead. And in Crucible, this attack is unavoidable. And the ultimate, well, on this character, Fantastic Four Illuminati or She-Hulk allies turn, apply assist now to Namor, She-Hulk, random Fantastic Four or Illuminati allies. So just some of his previous bonuses for Fantastic Four gets extended to the Illuminati. On turn, you're going to clear 1 random positive effect from 3 random enemies that have a positive effect, and the Fantastic Four bonuses for focus and resistance also extended to the Illuminati. 60% more focus for the Illuminati and 60% more resistance for the Illuminati as well. So there is the Illuminati, the exact opposite of the Cabal. Instead of a bad guy villain super team, we got a good guy super team. And instead of Crucible offense, now we're going for Crucible defense. So yeah, this team is going to be a pain. You're not really going to use them, but you're going to face your opponents, Illuminati. So hopefully we got some other value. And I do like that a lot of their kits do have shoutouts as just hero allies. So can extend some of the bonuses kind of like Cabal does. Let me know what your thoughts are on this team. And hopefully you got some value from this video. If you did, leave it a like. It is free for you. Tremendously helps the channel. And if you want to see what are the best characters to take into Dark Dimension right now, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk Fist Bum ValleyFlyin out.